we said we should have recorded that.
I feel weird because you're drinking water and I'm drinking a beer.
Well, I mean, it ain't like I ain't gonna drink a beer.
I drank one at the Troost and Proust.
Why didn't you make fun of me when I boxed you earlier? I was waiting for the ridicule.
What did you say?
And it never came.
What?
I told you what I had for breakfast.
Oh, what did you? I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Yeah, I boxed you. I've had that last piece of crawfish bread that you made. And I had a low sodium V8 with a splash of sparkling water, just to give it a little fizzy.
Just to be weird. What if you had that crawfish bread stuffing on like a? I don't know what. You ever ate toast, like a really good piece of toast? It's perfectly buttered. It's perfectly. You take the toast and put a big spoonful of the hot crawfish bread stuffing with a good over medium fried egg over the top of it.
Damn.
And then cut that some bitch right down.
You had me at fried egg.
Some bitch right down the middle, and let it. That chicken blood just run all over it. The little liquid chicken. That's what Kara calls it.
That's rare that.
It is rare.
I had hit stop on the recording.
So that's a show enough IPA right there.
He's drinking the Amarillo by Morning. Part 2 that you made. Yeah. I don't think I made that with you. I think you went solo on that one.
I think this is a
I think you went, I'm not waiting on Mark to get up. I'm going to brew right now kind of thing. But yeah, it's really good. But what we were talking about is it's so weird that we make a big batch of beer because you've got a kegerator and I've got a kegerator, and we make enough to have two kegs. Both. So we both get a keg. And 9 times out of 10, even though it's the exact same beer from the same batch, just in 2 locations, they don't taste the same.
Right. And I know how to fix that problem because we talked about it at the Homebrew Club. And it's because when you have like 10 gallons of beer in one vessel, when I keg from the, I got a spigot on the bottom of the thing.
Oh, you keg from the bottom.
So I get it from the bottom. So one gets the bottom portion, one gets the top portion, and there can be some slight differences in there. And you can't stir it up. So because that would ruin it. You can't stir it up. But they do make teas. So I'm going to get a tea and hook the spigot up to the tea and have two spouts coming out. That way I fill both kegs simultaneously from the bottom. And that would give us...
Simultaneously is like a 19-syllable word.
Simultaneously. It's like, I lost count.
Yeah.
But, we would, I'll get... You're going to make a face. Well, we need a camera so I can see your face when I tell you what I did with this beer.
That reminds me of something I have to announce, but go ahead.
Okay. Oh, well, we should have made a phone call before we got on here. That way we could have made 2 announcements. But anyway.
Yeah, make it. I'll hit stop.
You got to make that phone call. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you were talking about something else.
We're talking about all kind of stuff.
We're talking about all kinds of stuff at the same time.
At the same time.
How exciting.
We forgot how to do a podcast, or I did. I don't really do anything but talk.
You haven't been on here in a minute.
So
I encourage everybody to go to listen to episode 165. Do you like how I knew it off the top of my head?
Oh, are you right though?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, 165. We just released it. It says September the 9th. Thought I put it out yesterday. No, it was day before yesterday.
Yeah.
It was published September the 9th. Me and Rob came over here. We did a tribute podcast to our buddy and fellow musician, Dakota Clayton. Unfortunately, he passed away of COVID a couple of weeks ago. And we played some songs and talked about him. And we had a good talk, good podcast. So this will be 166.
Yeah.
But yeah, what were you saying? Before the phone call thing? Because you were telling me something, and then I was like, do I need to hit record? And then you're like, yeah, it does.
Well, I guess we'll get it back. This will tie in to, because this is our Amarillo, because we use Amarillo hops as a bittering hops, and we use Cascade, which is, Amarillo is basically from what Beer Yoda says, is super Cascade. So basically, they're the same flavor profiles for the hops, and they got a lot of grapefruit. When we went on our little trip, it was really hot at one of the breweries we went to, and when I went in there, I was going to get a beer. I had in my mind what beer I was going to get, and it was what you had drank. I was going to get what you drank. You was going to get what I drank, I believe. So when I went in there, I seen he had a grapefruit shandy on the thing, which is a grapefruit shandy is you actually pour a little grapefruit juice in your beer. You pour a little grapefruit juice in the glass, and you pour your beer on top of it. Well, I just got through mowing the yard, and this beer is 7% alcohol. I did not want to drink a 7% alcohol beer at noon after mowing the yard. So Laura had a grapefruit in there. So I put some grapefruit juice in the glass, a little over a third, and then topped it on top of it. And it's amazing.
Really?
Yes. Yes. It's better than the shandy that we drank up there. You can edit that out if you want to. Or I just mowed a yard and it was liquid, and that's all that really counts when you just get through mowing the yard in Mississippi. Right?
You mowed your yard today?
No, the other day.
The other day.
So, it's a good Hoss Daddy 7% alcohol IPA-ish beer, or you can make a grapefruit shandy out of it. Cut that alcohol down a little bit. That way you won't get your teeth won't get numb on 2 beers.
Now you're making me want to get a beer, but I'm going to finish my water first.
You finish your water first.
I need to get hydrated.
I've been up since 9, so.
Well, it's 1:30 in the afternoon.
Good Lord.
When we've got dinner reservations tonight.
7:30. Yeah.
So I don't need to start drinking yet.
No, I'm just wanting to drink.
I don't want to have to be carried into the forklift.
Well, yeah. I'm just going to drink one beer. I'm drinking it out of a whiskey glass, so I've not even got a full pint.
I guess I should back up and do announcements. I just hit record because you were about to say something.
Right.
And it sounded like you were about to say something podcasty.
It had to do with beer, so I guess it is a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know where my shameless promotion bell is. I just saw it the other day. Matter of fact, I think I rang it when me and Rob did the podcast the other day. But it must have fallen down somewhere. Maybe I can dub in a bell. Like digitally.
That would be weird. I want to see your post-production. Ding ding.
No, if I'm gonna have to dub in a bell, I'm gonna do like a badass bell, like the bell from Hell's Bells.
Yeah.
Like a gong.
The Quasimodo.
Gong.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if I could use the bell from Hell's Bells. I'll probably get copyright noticed.
I think it's just a church bell. I mean, Quasimodo, you get mad when AC/DC done it. So, Quasimodo from,
wow,
The Hunchback.
But no, that's
ain't that his name?
They do that though. They'll run it through an audio electronicizer, and they'll be like, "That's the exact same bell used on Hell's Bells." So we're going to take down your podcast.
That's the exact same amount of syllables as simultaneously.
It doesn't count though because I made that word up.
Okay.
That device does not exist to my knowledge. I don't even know what I said. Electronicizer?
Electronicizer? Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
So anyway, I'll dub my bell in here. Killj has a show October the 30th. I'm guessing that's on let me pull up my calendar here. I'm assuming that's on a Saturday. Yep. Saturday the 30th. So Halloween is on a Sunday. That's kind of a conflict, isn't it?
It's happened before, and a lot of times when that happens, they will do trick-or-treating on Saturday.
Probably so. People don't trick-or-treat like they used to.
No, they don't. It used to be a thing when I was a child.
Yeah, you went from house to house to house ringing doorbells. And now they just do they'll go to the park.
Yeah.
And there'll be like a group of trunk-or-treat.
I think they do that for the rural kids out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, how do you trick or treat in New York? Is that a thing? Is this a southern thing?
Probably not in the city. I mean, they have suburbs,
Yeah. I guess. I'm assuming so. I don't think. I mean, it's like in other countries they don't do Christmas up big like we do.
Right.
Like we had an exchange student when I was in high school, and he said they left out a shoe, and St. Nicholas would come and put candy in your shoe.
Okay,
that was like there.
Hey,
we have a lot of overseas listeners. Why don't y'all write to us and tell us how y'all celebrate Christmas in the country that you're listening
or from? Halloween, because Christmas is not now.
Yeah,
Quit trying to be Walmart and put up the decorations.
Yeah,
too soon.
I'm surprised Dollar General hasn't already got their Christmas trees out.
Mm-hmm. They'll do it after Halloween.
Oh yeah, for sure. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, we got a gig Halloween Eve. The city of Selmer, Tennessee, is putting on a big Halloween show. And it's funny, like, anytime somebody tries to book us, I'm like, are you sure?
You're, like, talking them out of it.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk. I'm like, yeah, have you heard us? But the Red Mountain, our friends from the band The Red Mountain, like, hooked us up with this show. And if they're okay with them, I know they're going to be okay with us.
There you go.
So, because they're heavy. They bring them. You know what? I need to play one of their songs on this episode. I don't think I've ever played the Red Mountain. I was griping to Rob the other night about how I ran out of local bands to play on the podcast, and I don't think I've had them. So anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Halloween shows are always a big deal for us. Somehow that just works. Some of our biggest shows have been Halloween shows.
I'm always working. Most of them.
Well, you would be working every other one.
Every Halloween, it always turns out I'm working. So, because there was a while there where y'all played every Halloween, and then there was one time where you didn't actually have a gig and y'all had a Halloween party, and I was still working. But I got to come out because, you know, I was working day shift, so I got to come out and just leave early. But most of the time y'all having a show and it's a Halloween, it's off somewhere.
Yeah, and I like it when the show is like this, where I still get to do Halloween on Halloween.
Right.
Because this is like before. I used to actually enjoy going over to my parents' house on Halloween. My mom would cook like a big pot of soup and like all the, you know, they live in a cul-de-sac. And a
lot of trick-or-treaters.
A lot of trick-or-treaters come over, and my mom, you know, makes a big deal. Like, oh, well, come here, let me see your costumes. Oh, are you a puppy? Are you a bear? Are you a bear puppy?
Oh, you scared me.
A puppy bear. He's so scary. Grr. I'm going to get you. I hope my mom don't listen to this.
Give me that candy corn.
My mom's going to text me tomorrow and be like, I listen to your podcast, and I really do not appreciate that impersonation of me. It was not
accurate at all. Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun, like, handing out candy to the kids and stuff. It's funny because I, like, know most of their parents. Yeah. So anyway, speaking of Halloween, you can call me a nerd because I am. I'm already, like, picking out movies that I'm going to watch for the month of October.
I watched one last night.
I watched scary movies the entire month of October. And, you know, they don't give us any money to say this, but AMC does a, what's it called, the 30 Nights of Halloween or something like that?
Yes.
The Fear Fest or Scream Fest but they play really good horror movies all month long in October. That's why I missed my DVR.
I watched one last night that was better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be, you know, a modern day jumper every now and then. You know, we just every now a little jump every now and then.
Ooh, you scared me.
This was actually pretty decent. It was not what I expected for, you know. So, but watch Malignant. It's on HBO Max.
Malignant.
It's well, that's the movie right there.
Oh, I've seen that advertised.
It's
they got an advertisement on Facebook.
It's pretty good. Watch I
screenshotted and this ties in, ironically. I wasn't planning this. Barry's got a GoPro. Mm-hmm. And I was going to try to borrow it from him to test to do our thing we've been talking about doing on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I was texting back and forth, you know, hey, you got a GoPro? Like, yeah, I got one. I bought one for when I go hiking and go scuba diving and stuff. And we were just talking about it. And then I immediately flipped over to Facebook just to scroll through the feed. Let's just be honest, I was sitting on the toilet, okay?
All right.
I was sitting on the toilet. It's out there. We all go to the bathroom.
Yes.
And I was going to the bathroom at that time. So I flipped over to Facebook, start scrolling through the feed, and I screenshotted it and sent it to him. Because, like, every other box was an advertisement for cameras and shit.
Right.
And I'm like, are you serious?
Yep.
Like, this was a text message that I was sending privately.
Yeah.
And some bells and whistles went off somewhere in some facility and said, hey, this guy's wanting a camera. Facebook, get him.
That's what
Instagram, you're on deck.
Oh, you might have to do. I don't know if you have. I don't know the rating system on this podcast yet.
Low,
but Chip got one of those Google, Hey Google things, the little speaker. Did you say Hey Google?
Yeah.
And he said, hey, and he bought it for me. I had an extra one. So he bought it for me, and he had it up. He said, man, I got my little Hey Google. He goes, watch this, Hey Google. And he'd play a song and do this right here. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I said, Hey Google, penis pump, penis pump, penis pump, penis pump.
Wow.
So his Google is all its advertisement. Well, I didn't think Facebook was going to put it on there, but
that's hilarious.
I was just trying to give him a bunch of
Trying to hook him up.
penis pump spam on his thing.
I like to play this game at my parents' house. They've got Alexa, and every time I go to the restroom, I walk right by there where they keep it. They use it just to play music with, but I'll lean over and whisper, Alexa, play Metallica. And of course, like Enter Sandman or something will kick on, and I like to see how long it plays
before they
notice it and go change it.
Kara done that. Kara got in there.
My record's like 30 seconds.
Kara always plays Britney Spears when she was showering when we had it in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like she'd just holler, play Britney
I
Spears.
don't know if I won't Google in my bathroom.
But it's where it was at. But play Britney Spears, and she done that one time, and I timed it perfectly. She said, play Britney. I said, Fox. And he said, dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so they probably started playing Girl School. Did you listen to Britney Fox?
Yeah. I did. That was one of those, and I'm really dating myself. A lot of our listeners won't be able to relate to this, but in the newspaper, you used to get this advertisement where you could get like 12 cassettes for a penny.
Yeah.
And the catch was after that they would mail you like a cassette every month. And it was like $30, you know.
Yeah.
And it was hard to cancel it, so you just didn't do anything.
Everybody owes them people money.
Yeah, I owe them a lot of money, and they're still looking for me. They're like, "Oh, we found one. He's doing a podcast in Mississippi." Poor bastard. Let him go.
That's how I got the. That's how I got the.
He suffered enough.
That's how I got Kill 'Em All.
I'm sure I already had Kill 'Em All,
Well,
but
David was doing a thing I wasn't, and
Yeah.
one of the tapes they sent him was Kill 'Em All, and he put it in and didn't like it. He said
What?
nope, he didn't like it, so he took it out. And I was like, give it to me. So that's how I got Kill 'Em All.
But Brittany Fox was one of those where like you had picked out like 10 that you wanted, and you're like, that one looks cool. I'll get that too.
Yeah.
That's how I picked Brittany Fox. It was like number 11 or 12 of the 12 free cassettes, and then like you do it again like a month later and under like your sister's name or something. Yeah. Yeah, I remember my dad checked the mail one day, and one of the ones they charge you for had come in. He's like, "What is this?" I'm like, "Oh, they got me.
They got me.
You're not going to get the other 12, but you got that one." And it wasn't even one I picked out, so knock yourself out. I wasn't allowed to listen to rock and roll music, the devil's music, when I was a kid. I had to do it secretly.
I remember David got it. David was like 15 or 16, and he got it, and that's when he got. The only ones I remember him getting was, I know he got Motley Crue Theater of Pain, and I know he got Van Halen 1984. That's the only two that stand out that I know he got out of that.
I know how Guns N' Roses and Metallica got rich, just from me buying the same tape over and over.
Over and over again.
But I've had Appetite for Destruction, I know 5 or 6 times. Like I would lose it, or it would get confiscated, and then you buy like the album version and the tape version. And then you go to CDs and you buy the CD version. That and Justice for All, the Black Album. I've owned multiple Master of Puppets. I had to have bought it like 6 or 7 times throughout the years. You know,
the first tapes I bought.
Well, your CDs would get scratched.
Yeah.
So you'd have to go buy it again.
Gary's Pawn and Gun Shop was right across the highway from where we lived at, and then they had tapes up there. People would pawn their tapes. You can go buy one for like $1.
Yeah.
And that's where I got Bark of the Moon.
When people would steal cars, they would take the big box of tapes to the pawn shop.
Because you had a big box of tapes.
Yeah.
It took up a lot of space. Lots of space.
Yeah, I came up with a system because I was like one of the last holdouts. I think me and Sean might be the last two people on the planet that still buys physical copies of CDs. But I had this huge CD rack in my bedroom in my old house, and the first thing I would do if I would get a CD, I would take it home, put it in my computer, and make a copy of it. And then I'd put the original in the case and put it on the shelf. So it never even got played but that one time. And if I got my copy scratched, I would take the original back out and make another copy. Like, I never played my original.
Gotcha.
I learned my lesson after buying Master Puppets 6 times.
Yeah.
So, I found a little loophole. I don't know if that's legal or not. I guess it is.
I think you can...
I was like on Cobra Kai. He's like, you're going to have to buy the rights to the AC/DC song. He's like, I own the tape. It's in my car.
It's in my car, yeah.
Was that season 1? He wanted to put like Thunderstruck on his advertisement. Like, that would literally be like $1.9 million to do that. He's like, oh yeah, I own it. It's in
my car. It's mine. I got it.
I wish it was that easy. This podcast would be nothing but highway to hell.
Yeah. So, damn, I need something to drink.
Well, you can refill your glass of beer. Oh, yeah, it's 7% alcohol. You're probably pretty loopy right now.
Yeah. Already almost upside down. I'm basically taking a nap right now.
So anyway, I was going to run an idea by you. I guess we're still kind of doing announcements. You know, we like lists around here.
Yes.
Because our listeners get involved. People Facebook us and email us, and you can call us. Remember? Where's my sticky note? I got a new TV, so my sticky note's gone.
Your sticky note's gone.
What's our phone number?
I don't know if
662-767 something. I think there's a 4 and a 3 in there too. While you're looking that up, I was going to run this by you. We like doing lists, and the first 2 Halloweens was easy. We were like, name your top 10 favorite horror movies. And everybody, like, we had the biggest response from that from listeners. Like, you know, everybody sent us their top 10 horror movies. Even if they couldn't think of 10, they would at least rattle off a few.
662-767-4487.
Yeah, I told you there was a 4 in there.
There's some numbers in there.
There's some 11s in there.
So what's the thing this time?
I was thinking, and I know what everybody's going to say, like, oh my God, Mark, you talk about Friday the 13th too much. Well, that's my jam. But there's 13 if you count the remake and Freddy vs. Jason. Take all 13 Friday the 13th movies and put them in order from favorite to least favorite, which is easy at first because you're like, oh, I know the one I hate the most, I know the one I like the most, and then you kind of feel in the middle, and that's where it gets hard. I've already done it.
Can I expand on that?
Yeah.
Can we do that with the main trilogy of horror guys?
I thought about that. Nightmare on Elm Street and Halloween. Is that what you're going to say? The Halloween gets a little murky, though, because there was some really killer, no pun intended, Halloween movies, but there were some really just blah ones, too, in the middle.
Like, but I think
7 and 5 and... I don't know.
See, I don't remember. I'd have to go back and watch them.
Yeah, I would almost have to rewatch a bunch of Halloween movies just to make a list of Halloween. Part 1 is going to be everybody's number 1.
It's not bad, though, right?
No, not at all.
I said the thing about it is part one and 2 are basically one movie. It's almost like a to be continued.
Yeah. It was, yeah.
It's not a sequel. It's a continuation.
It's funny, every franchise has their Friday the 13th Part 5, and it was Part 3 for Halloween.
Because it didn't even count. It was not even... They only bought the name.
Yeah, they wanted this franchise to be an anthology and not a Michael Myers thing. Right. And everybody was like, where the hell's Michael Myers? Yeah.
Because, well, the first one was
just only... like on Part 5, could you please put Jason in a Jason movie? Do you mind?
It was only supposed to be 1 and 2. That was it. And then that was all they were going to do. Yeah. And then they said, hey, we're going to do this movie. Can we buy that name from y'all? So they bought the name. Or rented it for a little bit.
Can you buy the name Halloween? I mean,
for that movie,
it's like buying Christmas.
Yeah, for the movie, I guess.
Let's see if we can buy Christmas.
Let's interview the guy who wrote Halloween 3 and just beat the shit out of him.
I don't think he would enjoy that
on the podcast.
I could just see that email. Hey, excuse me, sir. You're on the list of people that everybody doesn't like. We're gonna interview the actor that played Jar Jar Binks next.
Yeah, and he's gonna beat your ass too.
Yeah.
Because Jar Jar Binks has Halloween 3 as a thing.
Well, a lot of people argue, and I wouldn't say that I totally disagree with this. I mean, it wasn't a great movie, but they said that take away the name Halloween from it.
Negative.
And call it something else.
It's freaking horrible.
Yeah, well, the premise was that jingle that they played.
That was okay. It was just, it looked like somebody filmed it in their backyard.
Yeah.
Which I don't like.
Yeah, well, the quality wasn't that great even for the time. But see, I grew up watching a lot of horror movies and some really low-budget ones, so the quality doesn't really bother me that bad. I kind of... It was sort of like some of those fan film movies that I like, and y'all are just like, oh, my God, that's horrible.
None of those.
I guess I adjust my expectations to what I'm about to see.
I don't. If you're not good at doing
you don't have to have IMAX, surround sound, 4K, 1080p.
Yes, you do.
Microwave ovens.
You have
for me to
show
up.
You have
and
to.
I grew up like listening to I like good quality music, but I listen to a lot of bootleg stuff, and so I kind of adjust my expectations accordingly. Like I'm not expecting something that was snuck into a concert and recorded to sound as good as like the
It's like kind of like
fully produced.
It's like practical special effects. I like that.
I don't like shitty CGI,
but I like practical. But it has to be good practical. I mean, it can't be like, oh my God, no! You should have done something else.
I think shitty CGI is what bothers me the most. I'm like, just cut that out or do something else there. I don't need to see your fake looking Sharknado thing. Which I'm not crapping on the Sharknado franchise, but that's the first thing that comes to mind when I think that and the Star Wars prequels. When I think shitty CGI.
Oh, yeah. Kara defends Jar Jar Binks.
Why?
Huh? And with her saying it makes sense. Because Star Wars is our stuff. It's us.
Yeah.
That's all it is. So when they reintroduced the sequels, they had to... Only people who are going to watch it's the old people. So they had to bring in a new...
Oh, yeah, it was definitely to get the kids to watch.
So Jar Jar Binks was there to bring the kids in it. So that's what it was used for.
But
it worked.
I'm fine with the kid stuff. I like the Ewoks, and modern day I like BB-8. And now he's got a little tiny companion friend with him. You know, all the cutesy stuff is fine, but Jar Jar was just annoying.
I didn't dislike Jar Jar as much as the weird fans did.
I thought it was stupid.
I mean, he was kind of weird. I thought it was dumb.
just annoying.
But I didn't
like when Liam Neeson grabbed his tongue. I was like, yes, rip it out.
I didn't dislike him as much as everybody else did.
He got on my nerves.
Yeah,
he was not necessary. Matter of fact, there's a fan edited cut of Star Wars Part 1 where he edited out Jar Jar Binks completely.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't even really notice it.
The most thing that annoyed me about the sequels was the Jabba the Hutt scene when somebody ran over his tail and he made like a face or whatever.
That's the one that they put back in. It was a deleted scene that they added back.
I hated that.
Yeah. That looked kind of fake.
I was like, yeah, that was horrible.
It's weird. It's weird.
And Jabba
saying something looked fake, and we're talking about
Jabba the Hutt
alien space slug that doesn't exist.
He would not make that face if somebody ran over his tail. He would say the F word or something. That's what Jabba the Hutt would do. He was like, "What the?" And that's what he would do. And
his size wasn't proportionate.
No, he
looked small in that scene.
He should be more slobbish.
He should be bigger, wider.
He should have more hot chicks with bikinis around him chained up. I mean, that's what he's supposed to do.
Eating frogs and shit.
Eating frogs.
Space frogs. How did we get on? Oh,
I
yeah.
have no
let's
idea.
Go back to.
We're just ranting.
Okay,
we're not even talking about what we're supposed to be talking about. This is what this podcast is. We're going to talk about this.
This podcast
no, we're not.
This is a damn mess.
No, we're not.
And I'm enjoying the hell out of it.
We're going to talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about.
Well, we're not even out of our announcements.
But we're going to put
we haven't even got to the podcast.
In the notes, we're going to put what we were supposed to talk about, not what we're
we're not going to talk about.
Not what we're actually talking about.
Add it to the description.
This is what happens when you drink a 7% alcohol beer before you start a podcast.
Hey, I finished my water.
And you're on water. You have no excuse.
Actually, I think I want some more.
Huh? Some more water?
Yeah. Thirsty.
You know what fish do in water?
They poop and have sex.
Yeah, I'm finna steal a beer out of the refrigerator.
I'm gonna go get me a bottle of water. I'm gonna pause this. Okay, so you went to go get a drink and came back with a hamburger.
Well, I realized when I got up, I had more of a buzz than I thought I did.
You must have drank. You must have drank before you got here.
I drank. No, I'd actually not really, but I did chug that.
Yeah, you did drink that pretty fast.
And I ate some crawfish bread, and I drank a beer to a homebrew shop. So,
yeah, I said this off air, but it stands to be told again. You brought me a loaf of crawfish bread. Well, we should back up and tell everybody the story of that son of a bitch. That came from Smoky Ribs. Is that his name? He's first of all, me and Anthony watch cooking videos like most people watch football games.
Or porn.
Like, we'll be like cheering them on, like, yes, go, go, go. It's like, oh, y'all watching the game? No, we're watching this guy make crawfish bread. Yeah. But this guy's, he's from Mississippi, down in the
Biloxi area, I think.
Biloxi area. And he was making crawfish bread. And you had already watched it. You were like, you need to watch this video. And he was melting butter or something. And I was like, is he fixing to like baste the bread with butter? I went, that son of a bitch.
So now
anytime we see somebody do something good on a cooking show, we're like, that son of a bitch. Yeah, it was pretty funny. You just had to have been there.
We'll have to tag him in this Rush Jones Smoky Ribs.
Yeah. Well, he's got his own sauces. I think. Did we order some or we're going to?
He's going to have I don't think he has his own sauce, but he does use a lot of local people.
I thought he made his own sauce at one point.
I'm not sure. But we have used a couple of his recipes. Have you ever heard us talk about D&D sandwiches?
Yep.
That's his recipe as well. And
those are some damn good sandwiches.
And the crawfish bread. Those.
You know, that's like 5 years ago you made those.
Mm-hmm. Those tenderloin pinwheels. That's his recipe. It'd be cool. We need to. I don't know.
Get him on the show.
We need to get him on the show. Well, no, that's not a get him on the show kind of thing. He needs to come here, or we need to go there.
Yeah,
because he's freaking cooking.
Yeah,
I know he drinks beer because I've seen him drink beer on the show.
Yep.
So I'll make a keg of beer, and he'll cook some food, and boom, there you go.
But then we would have to go back to doing a regular podcast after that. And it would be lame.
Oh yeah.
It's like now we just got to sit here and talk to each other while you eat a microwaved hamburger.
Microwave hamburger.
And what's sad is like that's the pre-made patties too. Mm-hmm. Because we were too lazy to pat out our own hamburger patties.
That happens.
Yeah, those aren't as good. So anyway, you brought a loaf of crawfish bread over last night from Smoky Ribs fame, and Nikki's kid.
He said, "What is that?"
He was tearing it up.
I said, "It's crawfish bread." He said, "Oh, I'm gonna have to get some of that."
And then whenever they were going to leave, Alicia was like, "Hey, just take the rest of that crawfish bread with you." And I went, "Like hell!" I was like, "You can take a piece with you."
It was pretty funny.
Yeah, but come to find out, there was only a couple pieces left. So I had one piece left over that I hoarded for this morning for breakfast at noon. Breakfast at Noon. That's a good name for a podcast.
Breakfast at Noon, yeah.
I need to copyright that and sell it to somebody. So anyway, going back to our Halloween idea, you wanted to introduce the top 3 franchises. I would say that was my initial thought, is like put in order your Nightmare on Elm Streets, if part 1 is your favorite, which it probably should be, number 1 will be 1. Dream Warriors number 4 would be 2, so you'd go 1, 4,
Let's
just
do
put
it
them
this
in
way.
order. Of
Instead of doing the franchise and like you said, you talk about Friday the 13th a lot. Pick your favorite. Do that order and whatever your favorite of the trilogy is.
Trilogy? That would only be 3.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Of that trilogy.
Of those 3 franchises.
Of those 3 franchises.
Okay. Well, I mean, you could do. You could do Saw because they've got like 7.
Like you like the favorite. Yours would be Friday the 13th. Mine would be Freddy. Lars would be Halloween. So you'd have different ones.
Yeah, that's fine. We
got to figure out what we're doing though, because we confuse the hell out of them right now.
Pick a franchise from a horror movie franchise, any franchise. I would prefer it to be one that has several sequels, because not much of a list if there's 2 of them. Like I liked part 1 best and part 2 second best.
Yeah.
Like House and House 2, those are my favorite from the House series. Try to pick one that's got several. That's why we pick, Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, and Friday the 13th. Because they have, I mean, there's 13 Friday the 13th, and there's, 9 Nightmare on Elm Streets? Yeah. And I don't even know how many Halloweens now that we've got reboots and stuff. Up there. Which, by the way, this ties into announcements. I read that Halloween Kills, which is technically Halloween 2 of the second reboot.
Yeah.
It's dropping around Halloween. I forgot the date, but it's going to be in theaters and on Peacock.
Oh, okay.
And I thought about subscribing to Peacock because they have the WWE Network now.
Okay.
And there's a few exclusive shows about wrestling that they put on there sometimes. I know you're not into wrestling, but I am. And I thought about getting it anyway. So if you're doing that just to get subscribers, you got me this time. Because Lord knows I don't have enough $6.99 a month apps that I pay for. I need about 6 more.
Yeah.
Or some of them are even $9.99, and I think Netflix is $12.99.
Yeah. There's a cool show on Apple TV that I want to get, but Laura said no, not anymore. $6.99 monthly fees. It's got Jason Momoa and Batista in it.
See?
Yeah, see.
I thought that was on...
It's on Apple TV.
Really?
Yeah.
Could have swore I saw the advertisement on Amazon or Netflix.
I've seen the advertisement everywhere, but it's on Apple TV.
So you can't keep up nowadays.
There's so many,
and it's so weird. I was looking up these, and people argue with me all the time. I'm like, we need a good website to go to type in the name of a show or movie, and it lists everywhere you can watch it.
Right.
And put the ones we know you can pay for it and watch it, so don't even put that on there. You know what I mean? I know I can rent it on Amazon. You don't have to tell me that. And people say oh, now if you go to Google, but it misses a lot of them.
Yeah.
And I'll give you an example. I watched this little mini documentary thing on Elvira the other day on YouTube. It was the history of Elvira kind of thing. And I was I didn't know they did a sequel to Mistress of the Dark. Oh. And there was a bunch of she's only got 2 movies that's about her, but she is in a lot of movies. She'll host them and stuff like that. They do a whole series of horror movies that she hosts. And I was trying to look up some of them, and it said you can rent it on Amazon Prime. But then if you go to Amazon Prime, there's some of them you can watch for free, and it didn't list that. So I know it misses them. When I tried to pull up National Lampoon's Christmas thing at our Christmas party, according to Google, it wasn't anywhere you could watch it for free. But then I found out later, after the fact, I was subscribing to Tubi. Was it? No, not Tubi. Philo?
Philo, yeah.
I was subscribed to Philo, and I found out I could have watched it on there. But it didn't show. It didn't have it listed. So we need a reliable website. Google has failed us on this. We need a website that shows you everywhere you can watch a TV show or movie if you subscribe or free, because some of those are free, like Pluto, Tubi. There's a couple more. But you have to watch advertisements. Yeah. Which that's the reason I canceled my Philo account, because I paid for it and had to watch advertisements.
Oh, damn that! It's Hulu's getting that way. It's ridiculous.
Who is?
Hulu.
Well, you have to get the premium.
Yeah. All right. Talk for a while. I'll go pee, and then we'll talk about our trip.
Yeah, the whole reason for this podcast, what are we, almost 40 minutes in, and we've yet to even get to what we're talking about today. And I'm not even really done with announcements. Well, I guess I am. But I had a gig at Muddy Waters. It was a really good gig, by the way. We played outside by the river. There's a big stage out there. It's really cool. I hope we can play there again. And then the next night, we were supposed to go play Egan's in Tuscaloosa. And this gig was booked, months in advance. So we booked a room in Tuscaloosa, right on the strip. And in the meantime, Egan's sold their building to another owner. And this new owner doesn't do bands. Which I was a little butthurt, because I was like, the proper business thing to do, in my opinion, would be, hey, I realize we're selling to you, but would you honor our current bookings? But I guess, I don't know, they don't care. So we didn't have a gig, but we still had a room, and we couldn't cancel it. So instead of canceling it or we couldn't cancel it. We just said, well, let's just go and hang out.
Right.
They got a lot of breweries, a lot of brew pubs, tap rooms, and just cool bars to go to that have a good selection of, real beer.
Real beer, good food.
The hell, that place we went and had brunch had like
they had a cooler,
shitload of. I drank a banana bread beer for brunch. Whoa!
Right?
Is that a tongue twister? I drank a banana bread beer for brunch.
That's a lot of bees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, before we get to this trip, though, this is what we're going to do. We're going to talk about our trip on this podcast. Believe it or not, we are going to do that. So, are we solidified? Like, have we made a decision about what we're doing for Halloween? As far as the movies, the lists. Is that in stone, or is that just an idea at this point?
Well, you said like rate your best Halloween. I mean, best Friday the 13th.
I've already done mine.
So I think some people don't. Some people like Halloween better than they do Friday the 13th. Some people like Friday.
Yeah, pick a franchise, put them in order. Is Halloween Part 1 your favorite Halloween? I would assume so. So go, 1, 2, 7, 5, 8, whichever.
Whatever.
And good luck, by the way, if you're doing Halloween.
Yeah.
You
tie in the remakes,
two reboots.
Tie the reboots in there.
You got
with
one
the
that he wasn't even in.
Right.
You got, you got one that was just called H2O. What number was that?
I have no idea.
Was it number 20?
I have no idea.
I think so.
So yeah. Friday, there's a reboot on Nightmare on Elm Street as well.
Well, and technically Friday the 13th, the one from 2009.
So tie those in too. And I guess you could put.
I guess that would have been part 11 if they numbered it, but it's a remake. So
I would say any franchise over 5. Any franchise over 5.
That works, yeah.
Over 5 movies. What's your favorite? And
so
I already know what I'm
Saw.
You can do Saw. There's others.
Technically, you could do Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but again, good luck.
Good luck. But some people like it. So I know what I'm going to do, and mine's going to be different. So
I'm trying to think of other franchises. The Leprechaun has several. I think they sent him to space too, didn't they?
Yeah. Alien would be a good one.
Ooh, I bet Tim will do Alien.
Alien's got.
Well, yeah, especially now because you've got like 3 movies that aren't even called Aliens.
Right. Alien would be a good one.
It's
because Alien's sci-fi,
Prometheus,
but it's also horror.
What's it called?
Prometheus.
And then there's another one called something else.
But, Alien would be a good one to do.
Yeah. I'll tell Tim. I don't think he listens to this regularly, but I'll make him listen to this episode.
That's a good one where the part 2 would be better than the original.
I'll do him like they do on Robot Chicken, like tie him down,
make him do
play,
it.
make him listen to it.
Yeah. Pick a franchise over 5 movies and tell us your best in order that you like them.
Matter of fact, I'm using my own Friday the 13th list to go in order on. They make these cool Jason figurines.
Yeah,
they come in this cool box, and it's got each part. Like part 2, he's got a sack over his head. Of course, there's not a part 1 because Jason wasn't in part 1 really. Well, not as a grown up, but anyway. So they have like 2 and up of all the Jasons in each movie, and I'm gonna go in that order, buying those and put them on display out here.
Oh, cool.
So I'm gonna start with number 6. Spoiler alert! Everybody's so surprised. Number 6 is my favorite.
You do need a man cave.
Which is actually tough between 6 and 1 because part 1's really good, and it holds up. I watch it every year. I watch 1. There's a handful of horror movies that I rewatch every October.
Yeah,
and then I try to add in a bunch of new ones. But Friday the 13th Part 1, the original Halloween. Try to stay away from The Exorcist. Still freaks me out to this day. Alicia's like making me watch a lot of movies I wouldn't have watched. I don't like demons, man. Demons are scary. I grew up bad.
I'm glad she I'm glad she made you watch that one scary movie because I don't think you would have watched it because it's a different kind of scary movie. That Skeleton Key. That's
pretty good.
That's a good little movie.
Yeah. It's a good little movie. I don't remember being that little.
You damn right it is. It's a good little movie over there, boy. I guess I'm getting old. I'm hitting that little. I call stuff little.
Yeah.
Come on, little fella.
I remember when I bought this house and moved, I put my old house up for sale.
Put that little house up for sale.
I would get at least once a week. I get, how much you want for that little house over here you got there down there?
Call it something little.
Why you calling it little?
That's what you do.
Like, why are you trying to say my house is little? It's several square feet. It ain't little. You're trying to say it's little, so I'll sell it to you for. You know what? You can have it.
You can have
just come get the damn key.
You can have that little house,
but it's gonna be a little key. Where my little house on the prairie.
Yeah. That's when
Have I been drinking
you hit a certain age, you start. Yeah, I got a little brewing set up over at the house.
I got a little set up over there.
Yeah. Got a little man cave out here. Yeah.
How much you want for your little house over there? Like, I'm
sit-
not selling a little house. I'm selling a perfectly medium-sized
house. We're going to talk about that on this little podcast.
I'm selling you a medium.
We'll talk about it on this little podcast we got here.
Good Lord. What were we talking about?
Hell, I don't know.
You said it was a good little movie.
It's a good little movie. That's a good little movie.
That movie was huge, man. No, it was good. What was that other movie she made me watch? I think it's called Gothica or something.
Gothica's good.
Is that the one that had Halle Berry in it?
Yeah, it had Halle Berry in it.
Yeah. But I didn't know it was a possession movie till halfway through. I was like, damn it, you tricked me. You got me, Ellie.
Damn thing's got demons in it.
It's got them damn little old demons.
Little old demons.
Little tiny demons is running everywhere.
It's like them little demons in Gate.
Better call them little Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
they did have little demons.
Little demon in Gate. He climbed up, had to get to open the door. When he fell over, they busted into the smaller, little bittier demons.
Yep, it did.
Did that scare the shit out of you when you was a little kid?
They were creepy, man, because they were stop motion.
And claymation.
Yeah, it was like claymation, little bastards, man.
We're going to need to get Keaton to get some clay and make one of those where you can have it on the table.
That'd be badass.
Oh, my God.
I don't know, though. Like, I would be scared. I'd be out here by myself, and it would look at me.
It would fall over and bust into a whole bunch of them.
Oh, my God, no. One of these little old demons, I can't even mush them all.
Do not knock that over.
Yeah, do not knock my demon over.
Because it will bust into small
A bunch of little demons.
Yeah, I want one of those now.
Yeah.
There's two things you need in this man cave. I
don't even know what you would call that. I can't Google little demon.
I don't know. But that's something we need. You need that, and you need the sign from American Werewolf in London. What was that? The slaughtered lamb.
The slaughtered lamb.
You need
that. You can buy those.
You need that placard out there hanging on
They make
your man cave.
They're kind of expensive.
They are expensive.
And the little tiny, you see the little welcome to Camp Crystal Lake.
You need one of those
sign?
too. You need one of those at the end of your
sign.
driveway. Ooh. At the end of your driveway and hanging off of your eave here, you need the slaughtered lamb placard.
I agree 100%. Let's get on that.
Let's get on that.
You know what Alicia told me the other day, and I was like, I'm definitely with the right person. She goes, you need a life-size Jason Voorhees in the man cave.
I know, I've seen one.
And I was like, yeah.
Have you ever been back into the smoking?
That's a great idea.
You ever been back into the smoking room at Phillips?
Yeah.
He's got one.
He didn't when I was in there last, but I guess
it's either that or Michael Myers. I can't remember which one.
It wouldn't be that hard to do. I mean,
there's a guy.
I could get a mannequin and
we'll do that
off.
But actually, I wouldn't get a mannequin. I would get a mannequin, but I would cut it bilaterally down where you can mount it to the wall.
Bilaterally.
Yeah, and then
why are we using these humongous words?
Because we're smart people.
You're using them big little words now.
Instead of having a statue standing in there, you could have it. You could cut it in half, and we'll have a flat edge where you can mount it to the wall.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that would be cooler.
I would rather you said that than bilaterally.
And if you had it decorated properly and painted properly, you can make it like he's busting through the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Coming in.
Like just busting through the wall.
That son of a bitch. Am I drunk? Are you drunk?
I'm drinking water.
You drunk off water?
What'd you put in my water?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
We talked about our trip for 5 seconds?
We haven't even talked about the trip.
We said we went somewhere.
On episode 166, part 2, we will talk about our
We'll talk about the rest of our trip.
But I would like to get a life-size Jason in here. I think that would be... Here's why it would be cool. 1, because it'd be cool. 2, I would let everybody get used to it. And just know that like you don't even see it anymore, right? Because you've seen it so many times. You're just used to it being here. Just get relaxed, get used to it. Well, then one day I'm going to come in here and take the mannequin out, and I'm going to put it on and stand there like I'm the mannequin. And when everybody's like sitting around talking, I'm going to go boogity 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 boogity. And everybody's just going to shit themselves.
I just thought about Porky's 2 when you done that.
Damn, that's a deep cut.
Porky's 2, when that little dude was just a zombie and he got drunk, he was supposed to jump out and scare him.
How many Porkies were there?
He goes, boogie, boogie, boogie.
You just peeked out.
Boogie, boogie, boogie.
I need to turn your monitor
We're
down.
going to watch that clip in a minute. Boogie, boogie.
I don't remember much about. I remember Porky's.
Boogie, boogie, boogie.
I think they made 3 Porky's movies. Why haven't they remade that?
Because it's probably because
you can't show full nudity.
Because that was you can't make that movie now.
Yeah, it wasn't very politically correct.
You know, it was not.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you got teenage boys sneaking under there, peeking to the bathroom, looking at teenage girls naked. No, you can't do that now.
Probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
So anyway, believe it or not, we went to Tuscaloosa a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we did. Because
down there in that little city.
that little T-town.
I had a really good time. The place we stayed in was really cool. It was interesting. It was long and skinny.
It's just a skinny.
It's a long, skinny
took this old
apartment.
antique, old building and just put some little apartments in it. Little apartments. They put them little apartments in there.
I mean, it was small, but it wasn't.
Right. It was
basically like a long hallway.
Yeah, it was a hallway with rooms on it.
Yeah.
It was walking distance to everything downtown.
Oh yeah,
on
we
University.
Ubered like 2 times.
Yeah, but we pretty much walked, and Laura walked with us.
It was Laura walking distance
to a lot of places. And
I remember she said that it was not when we first booked it. You know, we still had the gig. She said it was not walking distance to Egan's, and I pulled it up, and it was like
3/4 of a mile.
Yeah. I was like, Laura, that's walking distance. No, it's not.
No, yeah. She said not in August, is what she said.
It wasn't that hot.
It
was
wasn't
hot at that one place.
One place was hot.
Because we're out in the
We was in a
sun.
parking lot and the asphalt. So
anyway, let's start with the first place we went, and that's where we had brunch. I had the banana bread beer.
that was called
I had a muffalata sandwich.
I had a muffalata.
What was the Alicia got? She got
weird. A Cuban.
Yeah.
And Laura got the biggest slice of red velvet cake I've ever seen in my life. If that come off the cake, could you imagine what size cake that was? Because she got a slice of red velvet cake.
You wouldn't be able to say that little old cake over there.
You never say that little old cake. You couldn't say that little old slice. That slice was as big as a cake. But yeah, there's I can't remember the name. What's the name of that plate? I don't remember the name of it.
It was right next door, pretty much. It was like 2 doors down from where we stayed. Yeah, you're gonna have to look it up.
Yeah, I got to look it up because we got to give them a shout out.
So then we need to pull up all these places to give them shout outs. We didn't go to a bad place.
No.
I know one place was called Lusa.
Lusa Brews.
Yeah, because we got a shirt from there.
We got a lot of shirts.
We did get a lot.
I got a lot of shirts.
I didn't get but like 2 or 3. I
spent
think
more money on shirts than I did on beer.
You got infinity shirts.
Yeah. I got a shirt from every place I went.
I got a shirt, a sign, and a sticker.
Yeah.
It's funny, the drunker we got, the more shit
And
we
I
bought.
hate it because the guy didn't say sign at one of the places. And if he'd have said, hey, I got a sign, I would have got a sign there.
Where?
That Druid City.
He didn't call it a sign, though.
He called it a placard or something. It was like, okay, I don't want one of those. Why would I want one of those?
I didn't know what that was.
But it was basically a sign. And it was, we seen the sign when we went to Lusa Brews. And I was like, that's what he meant. And it was a cool looking sign.
That Black Warrior sign's cool as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good sign placement, too, isn't it? Oh, right by the kegerator.
Cool. I already had a sticker from them.
The problem with this building is I have a ton of placards. I've got a lot.
You got a placard there.
You got me that Batman one.
The Batman one.
There's a bunch of Batman ones over here.
There.
Then there's brewery ones.
Dude, I got you the Batman one. And I got you the
the Jack Daniels one. That's one of the oldest ones here.
The Mad Beach one. I got you that Mad Beach one.
No, I got the Jack Daniels one the same time I got the ice cold beer one.
Is that the only placard I got you? Did I get you the Batmobile or Detective Comics?
I think I got one of those, and I think Germ got me one.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
That Jägermeister one over there has been there. It's here since.
That's been a long time.
Yeah, since you could tell I didn't even have a projector at the time because I
Right.
hung the projector in front of it.
You got a room. You got space. You just need to pull everything out and put it back in.
Yeah, because the way I decorated the room is the way it used to be set up, and then we changed the setup, and now a lot of the decorations are covered. But
Cravings.
Alicia said you just need to take all your comic book stuff and put it in the study.
That's what I think. Or in the your other man cave you're going to build.
Yeah. My other man cave.
Yeah. You got so much man.
Well, my study is like it used to be my man cave because that's where I used to hang out. But
Cravings.
now we just come out here.
That was the name of it. Cravings.
Cravings.
That was the name of the place we ate brunch at.
Okay. Then we went to the brewery.
Yes, we went to Druid City.
Druid City.
We went over there. Cool ass place.
Yeah, which I emailed the guy that does the booking there.
Oh, did you?
And I haven't heard back from him, so I guess I need to get in touch.
Keep bugging the
If
shit
y'all
out
are
of him.
listening to this, we've reached out. I think it'd be a good fit.
We'll tag him in it.
If Killj could dub in my bell again.
Well, they have an Instagram and they have a Facebook, so just tag them in both.
Well, the thing I like about it is it's a brewery, for one, and we love breweries. And two, the guy told me we only do original music.
Right.
And that's the opposite of what most people tell me.
And when we went in there, they were playing 90s music
Yeah, they had
on vinyl.
Yeah, you go in there and you pick out a record that
I'm not-
you want to, and they'll put the record on and play it.
Is that how it worked? I didn't know. I just knew
I
there's.
think so.
I have no idea.
Or maybe they pick it.
Oh, they pick it. They had prices on them. I don't know.
So they're selling them and playing them.
I have no idea. But
Hey, you like what you hear? You can buy this.
I know they had. I know they was playing stuff on vinyl.
And they had retro game
They
consoles.
had some old. I know they had like some
you could
old
play,
games.
You could go in there and get a beer and play Mario Kart.
Yeah. So
That is cool.
yes.
Um,
And listen to a band that only plays original music in the parking lot.
Basically in the parking lot, yeah.
But
They've
it
got
was a
little
cool little
outside
place.
area set up. And
The dude looked to be about our age. I mean,
Seth?
I think yeah,
His
he
name
looked
is-
to be our age.
I need to Facebook stalk him. Seth, if you're listening to this,
Yeah.
I'm going to tag y'all.
We'll tag the brewery, and we told him we had a podcast, and he looked like he.
I'm trying to remember all the beers I tried there. I think I tried 3.
You tried that. I tried the grapes. I drank the pale ale, and I drank the grapefruit shandy.
I think I had that too.
You had the pale ale and the that first one that
Pretty sure I got a third one, the amber or something.
you got a wheat,
Wheat? Oh, yeah.
and then you had that
Your memory's better than
that
mine.
sour. A ish beer. There was a patron in there that recommended it, and so that's
Yeah.
what we got.
It was good.
But all the beer was good.
All of them were good.
All the beer's great. Cool little atmosphere. Small little place, but cool. The outside seating.
Basically a man cave.
Basically, that's what you told him when we was talking to him before we
Well,
left.
that room was.
It's
I'm
like
sure
our
back
ma-
in the back where they brew the beers.
It's like our man cave. You said this is just like my man cave. I think y'all actually had the same backpack because you was talking to me about that. I had the exact same backpack. I had like two.
I had that exact same beard too.
that big sexy beard, yeah. But I got a shirt there. We Ubered over there, got a shirt there, and then we left there and we went to Lusa Brews.
Yeah.
Lusa Brews don't brew beer, but they have everybody else's.
I had a strange encounter there.
That was kind of awkward.
Well, I wouldn't say awkward. It just surprised
It
me
was
because
surprising.
It's one of these. I hate to say the word fancy, but it is pretty fancy.
It was a cool place.
Yeah, it's unlike a lot of places. You think bar, you have
It
this.
was like a baby flying saucer.
Okay.
A baby flying saucer.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't a big area.
Yeah.
They had couches,
You
lounges.
walk in, you lounge.
Loungy seats. They had a bar area with
We
the hot
sat on a
tots.
couch in front of a
We
big
sat on a couch
end
on a
table.
big coffee table.
Coffee table, yeah.
And they had beer for sale in bottles.
Yeah, aisles and aisles
Aisles
of. I got the Vikings blood there.
Like, yeah. And then they had a bar in the back where you can get something. You can get a draft beer. And they had a lot of draft beers. I would go there. I'm glad that place is 2 hours away.
Because you would go there every
Because
day.
it would suck.
Can you imagine you get off work?
Oh, my God.
Like,
just
you
sit on
stretch
that-
your back out like, oh,
Just sit on that
rough
comfortable
day.
ass
Let me
couch.
go in there and get on this couch.
And just drink beer.
Yeah.
Yes. The only thing I didn't like about it because I would wish somebody would come get my beer and bring it to me. You had to go do it yourself. I mean, when I
And
get that
here's
relaxed, I
Here's
want
the biggest hidden secret about Lusa. The Lusa Brews.
It's an arcade.
You go to the bathroom and you don't even know they have a full arcade there.
Forgot all about it again.
Yeah.
Little sneaky little bastards.
It's like they're hiding it.
Sneaky little
Like
bastards.
they should have put that on the front page.
Yeah, it's got an arcade in the back.
Arcade in the back, big sign.
Yeah.
I would put that out front. And
yes.
it's like older pinball machines and upright. Like they had Mrs. Pac-Man.
Yeah, I want to go back.
They had
now.
Centipede.
I'm going back next weekend. I'm off. Sorry.
Well, why can't I go?
Oh, you can go too.
It's a public place. They won't kick me
We'll
out.
take Sean. Sean can play video games and drive us back.
Ooh, I like that idea.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll like it, but I do.
We'll pay for his video games.
He'll probably be like, boom.
Boom.
Sold.
We'll take him to that oyster place. You know, Sean likes seafood.
Oh, yeah. We're getting ahead of ourselves, but yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Place.
But,
so anyway, my weird encounter was I got up to go get another beer, and Alicia wanted something, and I was going to go get mine and her beer. And this guy stopped me. He goes, "What band are you in?"
Just like out of the blue. And
I almost, it took me by surprise. I mean, I don't even get recognized at Walmart and Amory anymore. You know, like back when Killjoy was first, I can't even say taking off, but when we were like starting to play the Railroad Festival and stuff like that, people would be like, "Hey, you're in Killjoy," and somebody even invited me out to their car, which was kind of weird. But they wanted to take a picture with me. But yeah, I don't even get recognized in my hometown, much less 2 hours away. Like, who the hell's Killjoy?
And let me set this scene a little bit. This is I'm 48 years old. These guys were a good. They looked well. I'm gonna say 10 years older than me.
Maybe
on the minimum.
They were grown ass men.
They were grown ass men, and they had a lot of bling on. Most men don't wear this much bling.
Choking my water. Yeah.
He had a lot of bling. He had like a.
And I gotta admit, if I had a necklace that big, I'd probably unbutton my shirt that much too.
He had a nice gold chain, a gold bracelet, a nice watch. And this is not like
I'm calling pinky ring.
It's not Liberace-ish, but it was manly bling.
Yeah.
And he had his shirt unbuttoned a little bit. And there was a woman with him about that with that age, and there's another gentleman there with him about that age. And they had a cooler like I take to work for lunch, full of ice and with wine. 2 big ass bottles of wine stuffed off in it.
Yeah.
And and then they flag you down as you're going to go get another beer. And he was kicked back.
I think one of them might have been wearing sunglasses.
It was something.
You know you're cool when you're sipping on wine indoors with sunglasses
and with sunglasses on.
It could have been regular glasses that the tint changes when there's a lot of lighting. But who knows? But I can only speculate.
He asked what band you was in, and y'all had a conversation.
Like, what band are you in? And I was like,
I don't know what band. Am I in a band? Did I play stuff?
Like, that's how off guard it took me. I was like, what is...
Because even if somebody would recognize you, you would expect it to be him.
Yeah, and you would expect it in Tuscaloosa. Like I said, if I go to the grocery store and I see some younger kid and they're like, "Hey," that doesn't shock me because we've been a band around in this area for 20 something years. But yeah, I was not expecting somebody in the middle of Tuscaloosa to go, "What band are you in?" And I told him. He said, "I've seen y'all play somewhere before, or I've heard of y'all, or something like that." And he proceeded to tell me about this place that he has at one of his houses, and I think he said it's close to Smith Lake, didn't he?
Yeah, close to Smith Lake.
And I was like, "Yeah, I've been to Smith Lake. I know where that area." And he's like, "I got this big gazebo," and he had his assistant show me a picture.
Yes,
I'm assuming that guy was his assistant. He was telling him to do stuff, and he was doing it.
He's just bossing his ass around.
That's either his assistant or he's a really bad friend.
He's an asshole.
Hey, show him.
Show him that shit.
Yeah, show him.
But I remember that assistant guy pulled up your Spotify and was playing.
And started listening
to Rain Down right there in the place, wide ass open.
Yeah, and he held it up.
He held it up. He's like, "Yeah, that's me."
I started to say, "Yeah, I've heard it. Thank you." But no, they were really nice. He said we talked for a good
20 minutes. He said
Alicia had to go get her own beer.
And he also has a house in Key West. He's Mike Leach's neighbor in Key West.
Yeah.
So he's got
and he's got a house in Tuscaloosa.
And
he was like, "Yeah, y'all need to come play at my gazebo for the 4th of July." And I'm thinking, 4th of July, that was like a month ago.
Yeah, it's like a long way away.
Yeah, we got time to plan it. But I was like, "Yeah," and he took my number, and so I may have got a gig. Ironically, from a canceled gig, I may have got us another gig a year from now. But yeah, that was. I guess the only thing weird about it is that somebody recognized me, and I wasn't expecting that.
You was recognized by someone you wouldn't think would recognize you in a town.
I wouldn't think that he listens to Killjoy.
If he was a younger guy who was, I don't know, mid-30s or whatever, like Sean,
covered in tattoos,
and long hair,
stereotyping people
with a Pantera shirt on.
I mean, there's doctors that listen to Killjoy.
This is true. So we're being serious.
A doctor, that listens to Killjoy.
Yeah. So I mean. So that, but they said they recognized me too, though. That was weird.
Yeah, because he pointed you and said, "Is that guy in the band?"
Because I've seen him before too. What if they seen us like at a con or something?
I have no idea.
With the podcast or something, I don't know. Because that's possible. because people are coming from around.
I often say that I'm jealous of my podcast because it's more popular than my band. Than my band I've worked in for 20 years trying to get it off the ground and put in blood, sweat, and tears. And then me and my goofy friends just sit around talking to a microphone, and it's all over the world.
Hey, just start playing Killjoy on there.
Just start playing Killjoy every episode.
Every episode.
Well, that was the whole reason I bought the Shameless Promotion Bill, to make fun of myself, like shamelessly promoting myself. But I don't feel bad about it because on Talk is Jericho, Chris Jericho plays Fozzy like almost every and he talks about Fozzy and his band.
If you need to extend it by 4 or 5 minutes, just play a Killjoy song.
Now, I'm going to play a Red Mountain song today.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I don't know. I'll put it in at the end.
But
if you've listened to it this long, you're going to listen to the whole episode.
Yeah. We stayed at Lusa Brews a good little minute, drinking some good beers. I was drinking only the Alabama selection because they have a little thing that says Alabama beers. So you can actually, because when I go out of town, as craft snobby as I am, when I go out of town, I always ask for a local beer. Mm-hmm. And since we had to go to the thing ourselves, they had a chalkboard with just the beers from Alabama on there. So that's what I done. Then we left there and we was walking home. We was walking back to the room, and on the way back to the room, we passed Black Warrior Brewery, and you said, and this is when you said, "Ooh, I want to go."
Yeah.
So we had to stop at another brewery.
And like I said, the longer we had been out going to breweries, the more we had drank. And the more we drank, the more shit we bought.
Lisa's
got her
Lusa shirt on right now. Yeah.
And then there's a picture of you like covered in brewery shirts.
Brewery shirts. Yeah.
But I got a lot of cool stickers for the next refrigerator.
The next refrigerator?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be getting a new refrigerator Friday. This one we have now is going out, but it's covered in stickers. And I don't want to waste any of the stickers on this one because it's probably not going to be here much longer. But I told asked the guy at Lusa Brews, do y'all have stickers? And he said, yeah. And I told him, I said, well, in my man cave, I put stickers on my refrigerator. He goes, oh, hold on.
What are you drinking? Is what he asked me.
Yeah, and he opens up this cabinet and just, I guess all the different beers that they bring in, like they bring stickers to advertise for that beer. But yeah, he hooked me up with a whole stack of stickers. And then of course the sign and the shirt. But they wouldn't sell me one of the mugs. I wanted one of those damn mugs. They had mugs hanging all over the walls.
Why would they sell the mugs?
They said that they're for their pint night.
The pint night?
It's just for one exclusive thing they do, like on Wednesdays or something. And you drink out of those glasses. So they're not for sale. They use them for that. I don't know.
That's at Black Warrior, though, wasn't it?
Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
That's only 2 hours. It's only an hour and a half away. And they only do it one time a month, right?
Hey, Alicia's off every other week.
I'm just saying.
Ooh, I got sushi. I think now's a good time for us to play that song.
Yeah.
Alicia showed up with food. You've completely lost me.
Well, pause it and eat your
Pause
food.
it and we'll play a song. This is Cosmic Guns by the Red Mountain. Now, they have, if you go to YouTube, they've got a couple of videos, and they've got more songs than this. I just like this one in particular. Well, it's the first one by them I heard, but they're all good, so just go listen to all of them. And this one.
And remember, my friends, future events such as these will affect you in the future.
That was Cosmic Guns by The Red Mountain. Come to Selmer, Tennessee, October the 30th, and see us perform with them. We've played with them before. They're fun to hang out with. They're awesome dudes. Hopefully Selmer, Tennessee is not a dry county because we'll kick back some brews. I need to check that out. There's still dry counties in the world.
Oh, yeah.
We were one. Well, we still are, technically. Just Amory's wet.
Selmer,
Tennessee. It's about 2 hours from here, I think. Hour and a half, 2 hours. Do you have like a dry county app?
I just Google it.
You know what's funny is like people that are not from the South, you have to explain to them what a dry county is.
Yeah.
So sad. Before we get back to our Tuscaloosa trip, there's nothing to announce yet. But I think it's okay to say we're planning something cool for Halloween right now. Like, we're literally in the midst of trying to plan it.
Yeah.
Messages are being sent. Phone calls are being planned. Answering machines are being used once again. You know, they still have those from the 90s.
Yes.
Or the 80s, really. I remember we had this big answering machine. It was like huge, and it had 2 cassettes. This is before they started putting them on the little tiny tapes. You know what I'm talking about? What are those little things called? They're like
micro tapes. Like,
oh, well, that's just lazy naming.
they don't sell liquor; they sell beer and wine.
Okay, I'm fine with beer.
Yeah,
and the Jack Daniels I sneak in my backpack. I'm fine with that too.
Yeah.
We had one tape that had the message on it.
Right.
Hey, sorry we missed you. Blah blah blah. See, did you hear that? I just got a message regarding what we were just talking about.
There you go.
So, well, let me reply to him real quick.
Yes.
All right, I'm typing sounds good. Boom. It's not official, but we're
working on it.
We're cooking up a something.
Cooking up something.
We're cooking up a something.
And I will call and remind you hey, you need to call somebody tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, you need to call somebody's answering machine and
Talk to them.
But here's what's funny. What would happen with the answering machine is like, and I know you remember this. So like, we had this double tape thing. It was awful. It's prehistoric. It's probably worth money nowadays. I'm sure you can't find this anywhere. But what would happen is you didn't answer the phone because you didn't want to, just like nowadays.
Right.
But then when they started recording the message, you're like, oh, that's somebody I actually wouldn't mind talking to.
It up. Yeah.
So you pick it up, and it records your entire conversation. I remember one time in particular, I'm glad my parents don't listen to this. Well, statute of limitations, I should be expunged. Is that the right word to use?
Sure.
So I was grounded, right? And one of my friends called. And I was like, I'm not answering. It's probably, a relative or something from calling for my parents. Well, it's one of my friends started talking like, hey, Mark, give me a holler. I was like, oh. So I grabbed it and picked up. And he was like, man, you want to like go hang out tonight? We got this, the skating rink's still a big deal back in this time. And I'm like, man, I'm freaking grounded, my parents. And I just proceeded to talk crap about my parents for like 10 minutes for grounding me over something stupid, I'm sure. And then we got off the phone and I went, oh man, I heard the beep. I was like, they're going to hit play and hear me talking crap about them. I'm going to be double grounded. So I had to go in there and like figure out
how to record,
how to wipe out the message that just got recorded of me talking shit about them. I was terrified because like they can be home any minute,
yeah.
And they're going to be like, oh, let's see if we got him. Whoa, Mark, come here. We need to talk. Anyway, I digress as always. Back to our Tuscaloosa trip.
We left Loose and Brews with the Black Warrior. Drank a few beers of Black Warrior.
We're talking about Black Warrior, the mugs that we couldn't buy.
And
then Alicia showed up with sushi, and I had to stop the podcast.
Right. We went back to the room and we got ready and we went and ate at the Oyster House.
Didn't you take a nap?
No. We got ready and ate at the Oyster House.
That place was balling.
Yes.
It was packed.
We got in there pretty swift. We had to wait a little bit outside. Not too long.
Not too bad. I would have, as packed as it was, I would have thought we would have to have waited longer.
Well, we got some.
Man, we ate so
much food.
I ate so many oysters.
Yeah.
Like, I think they ran out of oysters at the oyster house.
Y'all got.
They just had to call it the house.
Y'all got an appetizer of cooked oysters, and then y'all got another double order of appetizers of raw.
Yeah.
So yeah, we ate some oysters.
And didn't I get oysters for my meal too?
I think so. I ate a steak.
I ate a lot of oysters.
I ate a steak.
You know, I found out something about myself though. I prefer raw oysters over cooked.
I'm the other way.
Either fried or raw.
I don't like
fried oysters are good.
I don't like fried at all.
Well, you probably don't like tartar sauce because it's
No,
probably mayonnaise
it's
based.
weird. I'm not that white.
Tartar sauce.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't like fried at all. And I've ate raw oysters. I just like the other ones. I like cooked. I like them grilled. Is what I like.
I don't really care if it does something to the texture. I guess
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
what it
used to-
changes. That's what I like. I'm a peel by
You don't want the slimy.
I don't want the
texture.
sliminess.
And normally I don't like slimy textured things.
Yeah.
Like I hate okra for that reason.
Yeah.
The smell, taste, and texture. I hate everything about okra. And why does it have hair? Don't eat anything with hair.
I don't know. I like okra. Yeah.
I know we've had this conversation.
okra.
You're weird. Alicia likes okra too.
Yeah.
I think she'll eat it like boiled or whatever.
I've ate it boiled. I've ate stewed okra and tomatoes. It's really good.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think okra should exist.
Yeah. It's.
But what was we talking about? I don't like cooked oysters. I like them raw or fried. And I'm trying to stay away from fried stuff right now because I got to get back on my diet.
So we ate there and then.
Did you start your diet? You said you were going to.
Uh,
We're eating forklift tonight.
no, I didn't really. I cut out. I stopped the caffeine for a couple of weeks, and I start.
Okay, hey, school me here. Why do people go on diets and cut out caffeine?
I just cut out caffeine because I drink so many sodas.
Oh,
I don't,
okay.
and I just wanted to cut out sodas. Basically,
I drink one diet soda per day.
See, I drink a lot of sodas, and I was just trying to. If I can get off the sodas a little bit, that would be
It's
beneficial.
almost like a reward.
Yeah.
a
So that's
treat.
what I do.
I
So,
have a one because I like water. I'm one of these weirdos that just
yeah, I
love
don't
drinking
like- I don't
water.
like- yeah, I don't.
So
like
I drink water all day, but like at lunchtime or something,
You get your Diet
I'll
Coke.
get me a diet soda.
So I drink this diet sparkling waters. They're flavored, and that's what I've been drinking instead of my sodas. So, but I've been drinking. I kind of done bad here the last couple of days, but I was doing pretty good there for a while. Like I would normally have by 9 o'clock, getting up at 4:30. I've already knocked back a couple of Cokes by now.
Wow.
But I've got the other day. I didn't drink a Coke until lunch. So
When did you switch from Mountain Dew to like diet sodas?
a couple years ago,
Was that in an effort to?
just cut back on the sugar.
Yeah, I'm not a. I went without sugar for so long. I'm not a fan of it anymore.
just
I don't
cut-
even like sweets anymore.
Yeah.
You were talking about bread pudding at the place we're eating tonight.
Yeah.
I'll probably eat some of that because it's not like super sweet, but like
With-
I don't like cake.
With their bread pudding they
pies and
have,
shit
it's
like
more
that.
like a dressing. It's a bread pudding because of how it's made, but they don't have sugar in it at all.
Yeah.
It's more like a dressing
and
or stuffing.
in a result of, like all last week, I was super swamped at work, and I didn't take the time to prep any food, so I wound up eating fast food almost every day
Right.
last week. Which, by the way, I didn't really enjoy it that
No,
much.
it's not good.
I mean, once you stay away from it for a while, you're like, why did I love this at one time?
Yeah.
But I'm that asshole now that goes to McDonald's and gets like a double quarter pounder and a diet soda.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
like,
I do this.
That's what because I don't want the sugar. But,
Actually,
I mean,
I-
of course, I'm eating something that's extremely unhealthy and will cause me to
I
gain
actually
more
like
weight.
this-
But I don't want. I just don't want the
I
sugar
like
in my
McDonald's.
soda.
I like McDonald's sweet tea, so I get a sweet tea when I go to McDonald's.
See, I finally trained myself to drink unsweet tea.
Yeah.
That was hard. That was the hardest.
Oh, yeah, I've drank it.
That's the hardest thing I've done, but now I'm used to it. It doesn't
Used
bother
to
me.
it.
Sometimes I'll put some, what's it called, stevia?
Yeah.
If it's available. But I can drink it without sugar now. Because that's what most people like when they say they like sweet tea. You don't like sweet tea. You like the 4 cups of sugar per gallon that's in it. You're a little hummingbird.
Yeah.
You want that nectar.
Yeah, hummingbird.
That sweet nectar. Might as well put some red dye in there.
Yeah.
All right, so we ate at the Oyster House. Oh, we forgot about the donuts.
Oh yeah, y'all ordered donuts.
Y'all actually slept in
we
for
slept
once.
in that day. Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I'm craving some freaking donuts.
So y'all walked and got some donuts.
No, we didn't walk.
Y'all Ubered?
Well, she had to get cigarettes.
Oh yeah, okay, y'all Ubered.
So we drove to the convenience store, which is pretty far away, surprisingly. And we came back through, and come to find out the donut place is like not even a block, like a half a block away. And it was, what was it called? I need to give them a shout out because those donuts are damn good.
We get donuts.
Let me look them up. We shouted out everybody else. Babes.
Was that it?
I think so. Yeah, that was it. Babes Donuts. They'll be open tomorrow at 7 a.m. You said it's only an hour and a half away.
Yeah. Get there.
But there was a line going out, like when you walk in, well, it depends on which door you come in, but the door we came in, the counter where you order and get your food is all the way on the other end, and there was a line from there to the door. It moved pretty quick, though. They're pretty Johnny on the spot. And he was just like, you're calling off donuts, like, and he's just tossing them in there.
Toss them in there.
And then we got done. He's like, if you get 2 more, that makes a dozen, and it's cheaper. And I was like, okay. I like bargains and I like donuts. I was just talking about how I don't like sweet stuff, but I
donuts
guess
are different, though.
That's definitely an exception.
Yeah.
I got a maple glazed bacon donut.
Yeah.
That had crispy bacon all over the top of it, glazed in glaze.
Donuts or something. It's kind of like
glazed in donut
There's a
juice. something
that says, say he's talking about donuts. He was asking guys, like, hey man, you want a donut? And the guy said, I'm not hungry. And I was like, what's that got to do with it?
Yeah. You don't eat a donut when you're hungry. You eat a donut because there's
you
a
want
donut.
a donut. Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't add to the fullness or aid with hunger. It's just a donut.
It's just a donut.
I like donut holes too.
Oh yeah. Yes.
And they had really good coffee. I got a coffee there too.
Babes Donut. So what all we go?
So that was breakfast the first day. That was before the brunch.
Yeah.
So this is the prequel
Then we
to
went
everything
to
we
ate
just
the
talked
donut,
about.
and then we went to Crave, Druid City Brewery, Black Warrior Brewery, and then to the Oyster House right there on University. I don't know if I got the name right or
And
not.
the next day we went home.
And
Well, I had the gig on a Friday night,
Right.
in Columbus.
yeah,
And Columbus, from where we're at right now, is about an hour
it's
towards Tuscaloosa. So it wouldn't make sense to go do the gig and come home because y'all already had it. We had it booked for Friday and
Friday,
Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
Because y'all were going to go, regardless, y'all were going to go up Friday. What time did y'all get there, by the way?
We got there at 4 or 5 o'clock.
What'd y'all do?
We went and ate. We went to a bar. I can't remember the name of it, but we went to one of the bars on that was off of just right off. We passed by it when we went out that night after the Oyster House.
Okay.
We passed by it, and we ate there, and then we ate supper. I met Herb over there for supper at the Grocery Brew Pub. We ate supper there, and then we went back, and then we met. Y'all got there around probably about 1 o'clock, 12:30, 1.
It's about 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I told Rob the plans, and I was like, because I don't want to be that guy.
Right.
That's probably the biggest band etiquette no-no is to play and then leave. And there's other bands that are playing.
Right.
And yeah, that's rude. And
You
of course,
told him.
I've seen CK7 in concert about 1 million times. I've bought every one of their CDs, and I've roadied for them before. Yeah. So I get a free pass, I think. But still, I was like, hey, we got a room booked, so we got a boogie, but I'm going to stick around. And we wanted to stay for just about their whole set because it was cool because, like, we used to play in Columbus all the time. Back when the Princess Theater was open and had bands. Like, that was kind of our home field.
Right.
And we would play the Princess all the time. And so we developed a Columbus crowd
Right.
that doesn't necessarily travel to
right.
like go from Columbus to Tupelo is a pretty long drive.
Right.
Especially if you're going to, be out partying and drinking and stuff. And then the Columbus crew hadn't seen us in a long time, so I mean, gosh, I don't know how long it's been since we played in Columbus. Well, that Mexican restaurant. What was that called?
I have no idea. Laura was there. I wasn't there.
Yeah, Laura and Alicia came.
Yeah.
Crap, I just talked about that place the other day. Tampico Bay.
But that was a couple of years ago. That was about 2 years ago.
It was over by the college. So yeah, the Columbus crowd came out and they hung out with us, and that was cool to see all of them. So shout out to those guys and gals. So that was cool. And then we got done and we boogied straight to Tuscaloosa, and we got there about 1, and Herb was there hanging out, and you had a nice buzz.
Well, I was
Because you had bought like some good like bourbons and scotch and stuff.
I only drank a couple of hours. I only slept a couple of hours.
You had Blanton's with you.
Blanton's, yeah. But
did you bring that with you from home?
Yeah, I brought that with me from home. And I only slept a couple of hours because I got off that morning. So, yeah, I got off that morning, and then we drove up there, and then we went and drank. So, yeah. Sleepy and drinking.
And then you drank some more because I got there.
Yeah.
And you were like, try this, try this, try this. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, okay. And then I was out.
Will do.
Yeah. We slept till lunch the next day.
We had a strange bed.
You had a day bed.
It was like a giant day bed.
Yeah.
That was a weird bed. It was a cool place though. Like, and what's crazy is like the week after we stayed there is when football season's going to start. And Laura looked it up, and she said that place goes from like $200 a night to $700
a night.
the next week.
The next week, yeah.
I was like, Jesus. If I paid $700 a night, I wouldn't want to stay in that bed.
No.
Yeah, it's a cozy little place. I'd stay there again, just not in football season, but just because of the location.
The location.
When we got back that night, me and you and Alicia, Laura wanted to go to bed. We just walked out the door and took a left. Bars. Everywhere. I can't even name them all.
I have no idea.
A bunch of little bars, big bars.
I know we ended up at Copper Top.
Copper Top was the name of the one we stayed at the longest, but they all had country bands playing.
Yes. Which
that's not really my thing, but they were good.
I remember the bartender put the Real Pop sticker on the... That needs to be the picture. Yeah.
I think for this episode. I took a picture of that. Like there's a bunch of like it was
because I threw a
packed in there.
I threw a sticker down within the tip. She took the tip and she took the sticker and peeled it off right then and stuck it on a little thing.
Right there where the first thing you see when you walk up is a Real Pop Culture sticker.
So, yeah.
So shout out to the Tuscaloosa people that are listening to this because of that sticker.
Because of that sticker.
And thank you to the nice lady at the Copper Top.
Yes. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I want to shake your daddy's hand. I know you're thinking that.
Yeah.
And then we pretty much just went home, went to sleep, and checkout was early.
It wasn't early, but it was early for a night that we had.
Yeah, and we pulled over and took a nap in a Denny's parking lot.
Did you really?
For just a few minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know if I told you that or not.
No, you didn't.
I could tell because you said, did you really?
Did you really?
Well, I mean, Tuscaloosa's not that far away.
But it's so far.
It's dragged because you're on this 2-lane road.
It's like driving down 371.
It's nothing but churches and Waffle Houses.
Yes, that's horrible.
And cemeteries.
It's a weird drive.
It's it's like riding through the back roads.
Yeah.
And
it's like 371.
And we whipped up in the parking lot and crashed out for a few. Then Alicia was craving Captain D's. I don't know why her and the kids love Captain D's.
I like Captain D's.
Which the fish is not that bad. It's just everything else is. Which is good because that's their main thing.
I like the stuffed crab.
I don't think I tried that. So I pulled up Captain D's on the GPS because it's the one in Columbus is a little off course, but not really. Well, come to find out, unbeknownst to me, since we're using big words, there is this weird-ass, random-ass Captain D's out in the middle of nowhere, Columbus. Oh. And then there's the one on the main strip. That I thought that was the only one. Like, we went through a whole part of Columbus that I've never seen before.
Probably New Hope.
Not quite. We were in Columbus.
Okay.
And it's out in the middle of nowhere. And she pulled up. She's like, this is not. So we had to go. Long story short, we added at least 30 to 45 minutes to our trip trying to find the right Captain D's. And we get there and we order our food and pull over in the parking lot and eat. So our 1.5 hour trip was almost 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
We still got home relatively early because I think we played D&D that night.
I went home and went to bed and slept.
Yeah.
And I slept all night. I
think we had to check out at like 10.
Yeah, I was sick the next day. I was sick. I felt weird the next day.
I
thought I had COVID. That's how sick I was the next day. So it was raining because that hurricane coming through, and it was just raining all day that next day. I slept all day that Monday too.
That's right. That was a tropical storm.
Yeah.
The hurricane was like a week or two ago.
What was that when we came back?
Was it?
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
But that Monday I slept all day because it was.
What was it called? Hurricane Ida?
Yeah, I had a whole lot of stuff planned, but it was raining, so I kind of canceled all of it. So I didn't do nothing.
Yeah, we played D&D that night, and that was the end of our trip. So it took us almost an hour to get to telling you about our trip. So now we told you about it.
Now I got to go home and watch some football.
Who's playing? Bama?
Bama's playing right now, but this is just a bye team. But they're playing right now.
You know, I got to admit, I was happy that I didn't hear the words Roll Tide too many times while I was in Tuscaloosa. I was expecting it to be
a lot more.
Well, we went and did a gig in New Orleans right after the Saints had just won the Super Bowl.
Well, that's different.
And I heard Who Dat so many freaking times. We went to Burger King, not a mom and pop store, a national worldwide chain.
Yes.
And I looked on the menu, and they had a Who Dat Whopper. You couldn't get a Whopper. You had to get a Who Dat Whopper. You had to say Who Dat to get your Whopper.
There you go.
So I thought it was going to, in my mind, I was picturing it be like, Roll Tide, Roll Tide, Roll Tide. Which, you know me, I'm not really into college ball that much. I mean, I watch it, but I don't have like a team that I pull for. So I wasn't looking forward to that, but it wasn't too bad. And I guess you get that like Hell State at Mississippi State. Ole Miss is Hotty Toddy
or something.
Hobby Lobby.
I don't know.
Funny. Hotty Toddy, Gosh Almighty. There's a whole thing.
Yes, Hobby Lobby. I'm a drunk. I drink a lot. We're frat boys.
I take it you don't like Ole Miss.
No, I don't.
Well, they're not. Who's the rival for Alabama?
Auburn and Tennessee.
Oh, Auburn. That makes sense because they're. Yeah.
But I don't know. Nobody really likes Ole Miss.
I got all the Ole Miss fans on the line, and they are not happy.
And I already know they're not happy. Pass interference. We already know what you're going to say.
By the way, that's Anthony.
Okay.
That's not me.
They're okay.
I'm fine if you want to listen to us and you like Ole Miss.
I'll root for Ole Miss, and I'll root for State. And I'll root for as long as it's not Tennessee or Auburn. Yeah. I hate LSU more than anything. I don't like them. But I root for Ole Miss when they play certain teams. Yeah.
I got you. All right, well, everybody be thinking about your lists, like what franchise you're going to pick, and send us your top 10, or your order, not your top 10, but your in order
of your favorite.
Yeah,
out of
we talked about it enough earlier. You know what we're talking about.
Let's do it a couple times.
popculture4@gmail.com. Are you pulling the number back up so you can call us
or text?
Yeah, that's right. You can text our voicemail line. We proved that the other day.
662-767-4487.
767-4487.
If you don't want to use your mouth.
If you don't want to use your mouth, you can use your fingers.
You just text it. I know.
Text it. If you call that number, nobody's going to pick up. It just goes straight to voicemail. And there's a little message. I think I did something with Siri. I don't know.
Yeah.
And it'll beep, and you'll say, "Hey, my name is whatever your name is, and this is my franchise, and this is my list in order. I like part 1 is number 1, part 2 is number 4. You know what I mean?
All that kind of stuff.
All that kind of stuff. Or just text it or email it to us, or put it on Facebook. We have a Facebook page.
Yeah, either one.
We have a Twitter. We have an Instagram.
Yeah, you can direct message it on Instagram. I'll check it. Mark won't. But
I'll get notifications.
Yeah, but you don't check on
Well, I'm logged into 3 Instagrams on my phone. The one for Killjay, the one for Real Pop Culture, and the one for Mark.
You could DM and send on Instagram, and I'll get it. Well, somebody will get it.
Yeah.
So there's lots of ways to get in touch with us.
Well, I don't check Twitter that often. I'll be honest with you. I'll go to Twitter and I'll post the episode when it publishes, and that's about all I do on Twitter.
Don't send it on Twitter.
Yeah. I mean, I'll see it, but it might be like
after Halloween.
November.
So
it's like, Merry Christmas. Here's the list of Halloween.
Easiest one to be the message line. Just text it or voicemail it, and then or Facebook.
Yeah, I check our email regularly, pretty much daily.
Or the Facebook Messenger group thing works as well.
Yeah, that's where we're most active.
One day we'll get y'all on the Voxer. All you listeners.
We can make that a part of our Patreon.
Yeah.
Well, you get in our Voxer group.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works.
There's a thing, but I'll think about paying for Voxer just for that, and We'll talk about that off the air.
Okay. Thanks for listening to episode 166. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Of Real Pop Culture. We've been broadcasting live from high atop the first and only floor of the Killj headquarters at the Killj Ranch. I'll dub in some bells.
Yeah. Ding ding.
Love you, bye.
Roll Tide.
Oh, Lord.